Good morning, Zilla Nation. It's your boy, Mocha Black Dynamite in the building. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I'm just getting out of work. What am I doing? I'm sitting here at the park because I want to do a special video today for somebody I truly and dearly love, and I'm blessed that he's here every day on this earth. I want to give a big shout out to my dad. Today's his birthday. I know actually tomorrow's his birthday, but when this gets posted, his birthday will be that day because I'm going to actually send him this at 12:01 tonight. I want to say happy birthday to you, Dad. I love you to death. Or his nickname back in the day, Big Howie T. You know what I mean? I got to put that out there. So I'm just making a tribute to him and saying thank you for all your years, for everything, Dad, and who you are as a man, how you set the tone for me and my brother and a family on how things should be, how we should operate. And if it wasn't for you and all the things we went through, good, bad, and the ugly, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I appreciate everything you've done for me, Mom, Kyle, everybody. I love you to death. I'm going to share a few things and just pay homage to you, Dad. And every day is a blessing that you're on this earth. And I'm so glad that you reach certain pinnacles in your life, that you're living life on your terms. It's such a blessing. It's such an honorable thing to see that you talked about retirement and how you want to live for years, and you're actually there. So that's just amazing. But, I wanted to tell Zilla Nation, my platform about my dad, what I mean, and who he is as a man and how he set the tone for me and my brother. And this is why I am the person I am today. I always want to strive to be better. Even when I was mad, it motivated me to do better because I wanted to do certain things in my life. And my dad pushed me to do that. And he made a lot of sacrifices. And now it's time for him to enjoy his life. I'm going to take it back for y'all. I was in elementary school. I got sick. My mom didn't drive or have a license at the time. I got sick at school. My dad left work. I'm crying. Make y'all laugh. I was at Morby Street School. This was in Woodbridge, back in Jersey. He'll remember this story, and I'm sorry if I bring you tears, Dad, but I'm going to talk about some good stuff that always is touching to my heart and I always remember. He picked me up from school in his uniform. Because my dad was a police officer. I'm not going to give you his government because I know the streets hold grudges. So, y'all have to find out yourself. But if you mess with the family, we're going to have an issue. But anyways, I was in Morby Street. I think I was in first or second grade. I got sick at school. My dad was doing an RDO. He stayed over because he was working nights at the time. I cried. I was sick. I told him I apologized for him missing work. He told me, son, don't ever worry about that. Whenever you need me, I'll be right there. So that was this tone setter for me on who my dad was. My dad was my guiding light. My dad was my Hulk. People like, man, your dad is so big, and I always inspired to have his attention, and he set the tone no matter where we went. It was always awesome, the stories and my dad being in the police car in his uniform and just him being this big man. It was like, man, forget all these other superheroes. Look at my dad, Another great story that I always love, and we've been talking about this one for a while. I'm gonna make y'all I might cry a little bit because I'm talking about my dad. It's a beautiful thing having my dad in my life. And I want to say, I know it's gonna be a rough birthday for him from losing his parents, but we're all here for you, Dad. We love you. What was it? We were in New York and we were on Jamaica Ave. My mom's gonna laugh about this. My dad was an officer then, of course. So we're on Jamaica Ave shopping. So we always used to walk in front. My dad did not let us walk in the back of him. We walked in front, and my mom was always on the side of him, or she was in the front of him too, depending on the day. I'll make you laugh, Mom. And we're walking through Jamaica Ave. My mom has her bag. The dude that gets real aggressive, like, hey, I gotta check your bag. My dad pulls his badge out, like, yo, man, you need to calm it down. 5-0, baby. You ain't checking shit. My mom did not stop or hesitate. I laugh about this story all the time. It sounds petty, it sounds stupid, but those are the things I remember about my dad, about setting the tone about life. You know what I mean? The demand of respect, being a man. You know what I mean? So I always laugh about that. And there's a couple other favorite stories, but that was one of them. I always remember that. It makes me laugh. And then I remember, like, my mom did a Pampered Chef the one time. And it's like people were not used to me and my brother, especially being African Americans and having manners and having, being so diversified because they didn't expect it from us. And I hate to put that out there like that, but that's our society. And, my dad was big on respect. We still like that. I say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. What's up, mom? What's up, dad? Respect how kids and adults should be when you reach certain pinnacles in life. But my mom had a Pampered Chef party, so my dad took us out all day. We had fun. We helped this Pampered Chef party set up, but it was so cool. My mom used to do things, and we used to be with our dad. My dad would work nights when we lived in Woodbridge, and he would sleep for 4 hours and then be up with us all day. You know what I mean? So, he put his time and work in, and he deserves everything he has and everything he does. He done his time. He put in the work, baby. He put in the work, Even though all our barbecues in Somerset, he would fall asleep. And me and my mother would clean up all night. But it was always fun to take pictures of him passed out on the chair or on the couch or whatever. It's just, great memories. I we experienced so much with my dad, of our dad, me and my brother, that it's just, man, it brings tears to my eyes because, a lot of people don't have that experience nowadays. And, it's just such a blessing that my dad and mom really opened up me and my brother's palate to life, that it really gives us a standard of what things are and what things should be, just like with food and culture, everything, We had our disagreements, but at the end of the day, we had a standard, man. It was just a beautiful thing, Like, I see so much of myself now as my dad back in the day of the things we do and we say, just the demanding the respect, setting the tone who I am as a man and how I should be at my job, the work ethic, a lot of people don't have that today. And I always bless my dad for that, He wouldn't have the house he had if he didn't put in work, you know what I mean? But my main thing is not everybody's standard or goals in life is the same. So he knew what he wanted to do to live on his terms. He put that work in and he did it. So I just want to say thank you, Dad, for that. Another great story, I always think about my mom had surgery. I'll never forget my dad said, hey, I'll be right back. We're going to take it back to pagers. He's like, if you need me, page me. But me and my brother was sleeping. So my mom came home. She had surgery. My mom remembers this story too. And I never forget it. My dad's like, look, both of you, leave your fucking mother alone. I'm going to whoop your ass. The door stays closed, leave her alone. But my brother snuck in anyway and was messing with her. But we used to have fun times, man. I remember we had our Rottweiler. And Dad, you remember that? He looked so crazy walking down the street with this big-ass dog. And my dad was so muscular and big and strong that people used to walk on the other side of the street at our old house because they were afraid to go on our side of the street. Max was big. My dad was big and aggressive. So imagine the tone he set with that was just beautiful, man. It was just awesome. I think about those things now, I just be cracking up. My dad always pushed me no matter what to just be the best I could be, man. And I really appreciate all that. And I'm realizing that so much more now, being 34, about life and how much I value my father in my life and how important it is to have him and my mother. I'm not just paying homage to my dad. I pay homage to both my parents on a daily basis. I call, check on them, see how they doing. And I know if in a time of need, and I hate asking, but if I need something, they'll help me. I mean, I had a past couple of weeks that were really rough, and they were there for me. So thank y'all. I love y'all to death. But, it was another story I wanted to tell y'all about my dad that always made me laugh. I don't know. I forget so much stuff, man. I don't know. It's just always the one on Jamaica Ave is always my favorite because it's just, my dad's like, what? Yo, man, 5-0, baby. You ain't checking shit. And I never forget it like it was yesterday, Just fun times, man. We had a ball, man. Busch Gardens, Bahamas, everything, man. Just even going to dinner, we used to have such great times, man. And I cherish those things. And I just hope, my dad and mom live a long time and we can keep making those memories because you can never get time back. So, again, Dad, happy birthday. I love you, man, and many more. And I will see you today. And your car is doing fine. I'm actually about to go fill it up now. I know you don't do premium. I'm going to put premium in it to clean it out because you barely drive it. But damn, now it's going to bother me with that story. I'm trying to think now. Zilla Nation. I usually got a great memory, but for some reason I cannot remember this story. I know it's the Jamaica Ave one that always sticks out to me. That's always my favorite. You know, it's just so many things we've done in life, you know. But then if I'm sitting with my parents now, y'all, I'm gonna think about the story. You know, that's the funny thing. That's what I was thinking about. But I know Jamaica Ave is always the one that sits out for me, and just you know, being in a police car, my dad taking us to work, just doing all types of stuff, man. We just had a lot of fun. Actually, that's what I wanted to say. Even over the years, man, if I had plays and stuff at school, concerts, my dad would come. He would get up and he would come to my concert, watch me. You could tell he was tired. His eyes would be bloodshot red because my dad is high yellow. And you could tell he was tired, but he still took that time out to come see me sing or whatever I was doing, playing drums, whatever. So it was always a beautiful thing, man. So I just want to say thank you, Dad. Happy birthday and many more. This tribute's for you. And Zilla Nation, wish my dad a happy birthday. Oh, by the way, Dad, make you laugh. Carl from back in Somerset, his mom's birthday was the other day. So I remember y'all talked about that years ago, that y'all were like a couple days apart. So there you go. And also, Pop, I'm not buying you a card because you know what? The cards today suck. Okay? Mom and I remember we all talked about this. I think it was Father's Day or Mother's Day. All the cards that are out now, I got for you and Mom at some point. So I figured I'd do something different like this to say happy birthday to you. Just do a tribute on my YouTube channel to show the importance of my father in my life. So I love you. Enjoy your day. It's your day. You're a king. And let's live it up, baby. I love you, Dad. Happy birthday. Bye.